Hey, Tony GTK, what's going on? I know it's been a minute since I made a video. I'm gonna try to make more, guys. And so busy, man. I tell you, if you're a YouTuber, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to make more videos. This is my lab. Show you all a little bit of my lab. Walking in. That's when I used to own a dealership back in Minnesota. My goals. So look, if you guys are with me for the first time or just checking me out or whatever, this is not going to be a quick video. If you don't know or if you've been with me, I've changed my channel up. I'm just going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I'm not going to rush. Most of my videos, if you follow me, have always been pretty quick. I just get in and out, say what I need to say, and be done with it. But this is not one of those videos. But you stay with me, you're going to learn something very valuable today. I can assure you that, because I'm talking about business credit. But I'm just showing you through my office. Actually, that's when I had hair, and I was general sales manager at a dealership. The store, Walzer did a full page ad on me. That was pretty cool. That's me and my honey. That's my honey, my queen. Just showing you guys my office here, where magic goes down. That Forbes is not me. That's a buddy of mine, Dan Stevens. Actually, he was a founder of First Avenue, where Prince performed quite a bit. And good buddy of mine. What's up, Danny? This is my kitties here. It's my pride and joy. Osiah, my new grandson. Hey, buddy. So, look, let me get right to it. But thanks for hanging out with me still. If you guys are still here, I appreciate it. But I just want to say, look, I mean, to all the expert coaches, business guys, look, I mean, stop dogging other people's processes as far as how they get business credit, because business and personal is, I've said this a million times, is not one size fit all. So there's many different ways of doing things. All of these cards here are from iPostal One. Most of them don't have a website. I use a Facebook page URL, and you just build trade lines. And then also too, some like people say, "Oh, don't use iPostal One because you won't get financing." Well, I beg to differ with that. This package here actually came from there. I got it shipped. I'm not going to show you that because my information's on there, but I've already opened it. But I wanted to share this with you guys. The other thing too, before I get in here, look at my business score when I got this on my, this is my SBCRS score, Small Business Credit Report from Experian. Look at my score, 22, right? Pretty low. It's not an 80. It's not an 80. It's not an 80. But if you look closely, look where it says average benchmark for other businesses in your industry, 39. Real estate. Isn't that something? It doesn't say 80, right? So this is packaging from Home Depot. I opened it, but I really didn't get into it. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let's see what we got here. And this is not to boast or brag. I've never done this, but I just want to prove to you guys is that, it's not one size fits all. Because you haven't experienced it, don't mean it's not true. So, but here's the limit, 16,000. The thing about this card, if you don't know, there's the card, but I got my account hidden. The thing about this card, if you don't know, like some of the other cards, you can do it with EIN only. And I'll ask you EIN only, yes. And then I ask you if you want to be a guarantor, and I say no. So, because I wanted to just use my EIN, but once again, my first Home Depot. So more importantly, let's get into my business my Experian. And look, I would tell all owners, business owners, to get you an SBS. I mean, get you a business credit advantage report. It's like $189 a year annually. You can pull it every day if you want to check and see if you got stuff coming up on there or whatever. But I would say get one of those. How do you know where your business is if you don't have a report? So anyway, my score was 22. Check these out. Number of active accounts, balances, number of commercial accounts, utilization high. My utilization is generally always high. And one thing, if you don't know, one thing that's nice about business credit is that your utilization doesn't affect your personal credit. And I generally have my utilization high, unless I'm going for something, that I think that may need a higher score, then I'll pay down my account. But for the most part, I run with high utilization because, once again, it doesn't show up on my personal credit. This, if you don't know, days beyond term, see that 0? That means I pay on time. Look, when you start getting business trade lines, I would say, pay them, if it's a 30-day net 30, pay them on the 15th day, 20th day. I've experimented all of it. I've been doing this for 35 years. So just experiment, and most of what we do, folks, is empirical, which means through experience and observation. And everything I do is empirical, which is experience and observation. I'm not just pulling this out of somewhere that, something I heard about. I share with you what I've done. You see that 2, financial? That means, I'm low to medium risk. You like to try to get that to 1, but look, it's at a 2 right now just because of, that's where it is based on my business. But once again, I still got a $16,000 line of credit through Home Depot. And look, I mean, the thing about it, if you want to know more about this, because I know it could be overwhelming, but the thing about it, but I don't want you to get the whole thing where people say, oh, get it, LLC, do this, in 5-10 minutes, and 10 seconds on Instagram, and they make it seem so easy. Well, it's not easy, but you can do it just one day at a time. Don't get too overwhelmed. Add trade lines. And look, if you have great credit, you really don't even need a business to get business credit. You can still get a business card with just being a personal guarantor. If you got a high credit score, you can put ABC printing and apply for American Express or any other card. You'll get that card with a high score. Nice thing about getting business cards is the fact that it's not going to show up on your personal. That's the point, right? But also, too, I'm in business to be in business. I have real businesses. So, a lot of these guys talk about getting these cards without having a real business. Remember, you have to pay these, these cards back. But use them to actually further your business. Use them to make money for your business. So anyway, I'll get off my high horse. But, just showing you some of the accounts that I have. I generally have them pretty close to the limits. And look, if you want to know more about this report, you can. I'll put links down. I got a couple programs. If you're like me, where I have no patience to watch a video for a half an hour or an hour, and to tell me how I can sign up. If I use Calendly links. Look, if you want to get on, I got one that's a Pick My Brain. That's like in half an hour. You can pay $50. You can do an hour long with me coaching for $150. Click those the links in my description. But I'm just showing you like some of the accounts here, commercial accounts. But once again, you see the balances, and then some trade lines that I open that I've never used again, which you will experience. But once again, you want to have at least 10, 11, 12 accounts. And I wanted to, more importantly, show you this. And so basically, larger balance trade lines are seen to indicate higher risk. You should use credit wisely. Attempt to pay every trade line on time, which I do. You have a not small, but not large number of trade lines which show activity each month. This is considered a positive and boost your score. You have a number of trade lines with high utilization. Of course I do. And is defined as high account balances and reporting, blah, 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 whatever. And then the amount of your balance amount previously high on one or more of the trade lines are close, pay down these trade lines. Make sure all the information here in your report is correct. So you definitely want to do that if you do go to Experian Business Credit Report and get one of these. You can click this link here where it says update. Make sure everything's right in your profile. I'll end with this, guys. Look, at the end of the day, learn about business credit. Yes, there's a DUNS number. There's an Experian business number, which is a BIN number. But you know, baby steps. You can do one thing at a time. Get your LLC, list your business. You could, website is great if you can get one, but actually, do you absolutely need one? No, because once again, Walmart Community Card, Prime, anyway, all of these, Capital on Tap, Revenue, all of these cards were mostly with iPostal, and it sounds like I'm kicking, kicking props to iPostal, and I am. I mean, I love them. You don't have to go into an office; they'll ship it to you. There you go. They shipped it to me, and that company, I started in Minneapolis, but now I have a foreign entity here in Georgia. But look, I'm going to end this video. Hope this was some valuable content that you can use one day at a time. Add trade lines. If you got a business, especially an age business, and you have a lower score, that's okay, because if you have good, if your DPT, days beyond term, are good, and you pay your bills on time, then, once again, a 22 might be okay. And for you new folks, just keep adding trade lines, build up your file. If you're trying to get business credit without using your Social Security number or not going as a personal guarantor. All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully you learned something. Hit me up. Make a comment if you like. Please like my channel. Actually, get on the Calendly link if you want to learn something from a guy who's been doing this for 35 years without all the BS. Okay, guys. Hope your families are well. Stay safe. Peace.